Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are rebuilding the post-trade deadline New York Knicks. So I think we all know what the New York Knicks went ahead and did at the trade deadline. It was honestly a really impressive and great trade deadline in my opinion. The New York Knicks went ahead and traded for Bojan Bogdanovic, a guy that I didn't expect to get traded, to be honest, but it looks like he got traded. Looks like the Pistons wanted to keep him, but it looks like he got traded. And the fact that they got Bojan and OG, and they didn't have to give up a single first-round pick is kind of robbery in my opinion. They also traded for Alec Burks as well. In the Bojan deal, I think they traded Quentin Grimes, Evan Fournier, and I think it was somebody else to the Pistons. I have to make sure it was, or it might have been just them. So it was Grimes. It was Fournier, the Malachi Flynn. So they basically traded him for only guy that could be coming like is the guy that really would suck trading was Quentin Grimes. But I feel like Alec Burks is having a pretty good season, and I feel like he's having a better season than him in my opinion. So. Honestly, A+ trade for the for the New York Knicks. It was a really good trade deadline in my opinion for them. But I don't think they signed Terrence Ross though, so I don't know why he's here. But if you take a look at the rotation now, obviously we have Mitchell Robinson out for this season. We also have OG Anunoby. He's gonna miss like I believe like maybe 4 weeks, I think so. So your rotation will be Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, Bojan Bogdanovic, Josh Hart, Isaiah Hartenstein, Alec Burks, Precious Achua, Miles McBride, and then I just don't think Terrence Ross is on the team. Last time I checked, he was a free agent, so so Terrence Ross is not here. I'll go ahead and give these minutes to like Jericho Sims, and then that'll be it. That'll be your rotation. I'll see you guys at the end of this season. Obviously, we can't make another move because the trade deadline is over. It was a pretty underwhelming trade deadline in my opinion, but the next video I'm most likely going to do is the Dallas Mavericks. They went ahead and got PJ Washington and Dale Gafford, but that's for the next video. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. At the end of the season, Luka Doncic is your MVP, Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama. Sixth man goes to Russell Westbrook. We got Depoy going to Wemby, Most Improved Jalen Johnson. Clutch player Jokic, Coach of the Year going to JB Bickerstaff, Executive going to Tyler Jameson of the 76ers. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, and All-NBA third team here. We got all defensive second team, all-rookie first team, and all-rookie second team. So at the end of the season, we finished as the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference. We got Philadelphia in round 1. Obviously, they have Joel Embiid back. He's not expected to miss the entire season though. So by Sally, he's not going to win MVP though because of the 65-game rule. You can't win any awards or even make an All-NBA team. Right now, he's averaging 35 points per game, and he can't even make an All-NBA team, which is crazy. But heading into our player stats here, we had about 25 from Brunson, 22 from Randall. We had 19 from Bojan, 14.5 from OG. We had 13 from DiVincenzo and 12.5 from Alec Burks. 8 and 6 from Achua. We had 7 from Isaiah Hartenstein and 6 from Josh Hart with Mitchell Robinson. Obviously here, Miles McBride is playing a huge role for this team, but obviously, Bojan off the bench, I guess is fine for now. I mean, I would love to put him. I don't know if he's gonna start or anything. To be honest with you, I suppose he's gonna start. Maybe. I wouldn't see why they would bench him. I mean, that would most likely take DiVincenzo to the bench, which I don't see them doing because he's been playing kind of incredible right now. He's been playing like at an all-time high. He's been playing really, really good. So I guess for the video, we'll go ahead and start Bojan Bogdanovic over DiVincenzo. So it'll be Brunson, OG, Bojan, Randall, and Hartenstein as your starting 5 in the playoffs. DiVincenzo, Alec Burks, Josh Hart, Achua, and then McBride out of the rotation. So yeah. Alright, so Philadelphia in round 1, we are going to go ahead and we're going to come back from 3-1. We're going to beat Philly. Now we got Atlanta. So, we all know the Hawks decided to keep DeJounte Murray, which, I mean, I guess they can do if they believe they can make a strong playoff push. I would have loved him on the Lakers, obviously, but sadly we just couldn't get him. So, we didn't make a single move, which is, I mean, alright, so the Hawks, Trae Young, DeJounte, we all know the Atlanta Hawks team. They didn't make a single move either. Let's see, can we beat the Hawks? And we are going to go down 3-1 to them. Not looking good. We're going to, go down 3-2 now, and we're going to lose in 6 by the Atlanta Hawks. So, I don't see the Hawks going to the finals. That's just 2K. You know, always loving the Hawks. The Mavericks going to win the championship. That's a Gafford and PJ Washington. So player times we got LeBron retiring. I'm gonna override that. I believe he's gonna try and play, you know, at least one season with the Suns. So I'm gonna override that. So heading into the draft lottery here, though, I don't believe we have a lottery pick. I mean, is that? I don't think that's our pick. I believe if we get that pick, we're gonna send it right to Detroit. And yes, if it's not our pick, is it probably not? But alright, so in the draft, we have pick 22, 30, and we have a second round pick. So, alright. Places I think we need to upgrade this year. I definitely think we need. So, Mr. Robinson will be fully healthy. So, we have a center spot figured out. It'll be him, Hartenstein, and Achua. And then, our small forward position is great. Obviously, we have Bojan there. And then, I feel like we need to prioritize as a backup point guard for now, because I mean, if Miles McBride can develop into that, that'll be nice. Tom Thibodeau, and I think he's fireable now since we lost in the second round. But I'll keep him around for one more year. So let's go ahead and hop into the draft and add a nice young rookie to the team. So pick 22, got Bobby Klitman, Trey Alexander. So we can take a point guard here. I also see DJ White and I see Bronny James. Ooh. I mean, if that, I don't think we're gonna get LeBron, but Bronny James would make some sense. I'm gonna go. We might take a different approach, but I'm gonna go with Trey Alexander. So Trey Alexander, I'm gonna take the best point guard in the draft at this point, and we can still take Bronny. We got Kyle, we got Isaac here. I'll go ahead and still take Bronny James. I mean, it could be a possibility that we could still get LeBron. And then we'll go ahead and take Dylan Mitchell here. So that'll be your draft. I'm going to sign all three of you guys. You guys might be traded in a really good trade to get somebody. So OG Anunoby, I'm going to decline his player option. Jericho Sims, I'm going to accept. Qualifying offers, nobody I'm too concerned about instead of Precious Achua, a guy I would love to bring back to the team. So Bird right here, OG, and Achua are the guys I'm really concerned about. So OG is the guy I'm 100% re-signing. I believe he's going to get a contract up to like $27 million per year, in my opinion. So let's offer him that. And then Achua, I'm also going to re-sign him. Let's say it's $11 million for 3 years. So Achua and OG will come back to the team. And then we can re-sign Alec Burks, which is something I'm going to do. So Alec Burks, let's make sure we get him back, and he is going to be our #1 offer, which is great. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring the 3 of those guys back. Hartenstein as well. I don't see him. Okay, Isaiah Hartenstein. Let's go ahead and re-sign Isaiah Hartenstein. That'll be it. So re-sign the 4 of those guys, the main guys I wanted to bring back this offseason. So they're all back. We got Brunson, Miles McBride, Travis Hunter, Bronny James. We have, Dante DiVincenzo, Alec Burks, OG Anunoby, Bojan Bogdanovic, and Josh Hart. We have Julius Randle, Dylan Mitchell. We'll have Mitchell Robinson, Hartenstein, and Achua. Alright, so I think what we're going to do here is we might move OG Anunoby to the 2 guard and have Bojan start, which we might just do it just because, we want Bojan to start, even though he might be going down some overalls, which I don't love to see. Okay, so no, OG goes down like 1 overall, which, no, I'll just leave it for now. For now, I'll move him, I'll keep him at small forward, so, Achua, I want him to play some backup power forward minutes for us if that is possible. So Achua will be the backup 4, and then we'll have Bojan. Or, I want Hart to get minutes. So almost lucky to start Bojan Bogdanovic and then Achua. So yeah, that's the only thing I want to do. We can't release on anybody else. I see Simone here, which I guess he'd be a nice forward off the bench. Which that'll probably be it, right? All I want to do is bring back our core. Hopefully, Miles McBride can develop. So heading into player progression, this will be huge for us. So Randall is going down. We got Bojan going down 2 overall. That's not a great sign. Obviously, he's 35, so we might only have a small window to do this video. We got Precious Achua going up, which I love to see. Alec Burks going down. Miles McBride did not move, which sucks. So either we go ahead and maybe use his salary in a trade, or, because I'm pretty sure, his money, obviously we can't see now because we're in Summer League, but his money, he's making $13 million, so his money could definitely be used in a trade to get a better backup guard at the trade deadline. We'll just see how we're doing. We'll see how Miles McBride is doing at the deadline, and we'll see if we need to make an upgrade at the backup point guard position. So your rotation is Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, OG Anunoby, Julius Randle, Isaiah Hartenstein, Bojan Bogdanovic, Precious Achua, Alec Burks, Josh Hart, and that'll be your rotation. McBride, sadly, he didn't move, so he's not going to be in the rotation, sadly. I'm going to shrink the bench. Actually, the bench utilization is fine. So this will be your rotation, and I kind of still want to start Boyan. That's because the video obviously with Boyan will be in a starting five, and that'll be it. We could make an upgrade at the at the deadline. We have DiVincenzo off the bench. We can definitely use maybe Josh Hart and McBride's contract to get a really good player off the bench. That's something I'm looking forward to. But if we're just doing good, obviously we'll be fine. Mitchell Robinson, he'll be fully healthy, right? So we have to make Mitchell Robinson healthy because I'm pretty sure he'll be healthy at the beginning of the season. So Robinson, he'll be healthy. Almost forgot about him. So Brunson, DiVincenzo. So we'll go ahead and, like I said, start Bojan, and then we'll have Randall, Robinson, DiVincenzo, Herrnstein, Achua, and then Allen. That leaves Josh Hart out of the rotation. Wow. I do want to play Josh Hart. I do want to play him. So either him over Alec works, or we just run a 10-minute rotation, which I'll run a 10-minute. We're not obviously gonna not give Josh Hart any minutes. I'll give him more minutes over Alec works as well. So that'll be your rotation. I will see you guys either at the deadline or the end of the season. We'll just have to see what happens. I'll fix starting five. I'll put Boyan back in there, but most likely see you guys at the deadline. It just depends how we're how we're doing. So Luka goes back to back, but at the end of the season here, we were the 4th seed again, and it's the exact same matchup, Philadelphia 76ers. So can we go 2-0 on the Sixers for 2 straight years? Got 23 from Brunson, 20 from Randall, 13.5 from Bojan, 13 from DiVincenzo, 12.5 from OG, 10 from Precious Achua, 8 from Burks, 5 from Isaiah Herrnstein, 5 from Mitchell Robinson. So where we got Philly, so they changed their team up quite a bit. They got Maxey. This guy, Dalton, I have no clue who this guy is right now, but he's a 71 overall. Also starting Justin Edwards, which isn't terrible, but he is still a 76. Tobias Harris, Joel Embiid, Andre Drummond, Paul Reed. But me personally, I think the 76ers should have got Andre Drummond. I know the Bulls weren't trying to trade anybody, which I have no clue what the Bulls are doing. I have no clue what they're trying to do. Like, it's just that they're obviously not winning the championship. We all know that one for sure, but I just know. I just have no clue what they're doing, man. Once again, we'll do videos on all of these teams, but against the Sixers, we are going to go ahead and beat them in 6 to play Cleveland. So the ultimate test here, see if we're a true contender. Garland, Mitchell, Okoro, Evan Mobley, Jarrett Allen, Kessler, Jalen Smith, Gordon Hayward, Craig Porter, and Sam Merrill. Okay. Max Strus down there as well. Bojan off the bench now. Hertenstein. All right, let's do it. Hart. Honestly, we might just run an 8-man rotation deep, in my opinion. I don't want to kick Hart out. That's the thing. So we're gonna run a 9-man probably, and then Burks, and then we'll put Hart in there. I believe in Hart more than Alec Burks, in my opinion. So all right. Game 1 against the Cavaliers, we're going to take great start. Game 2, they're going to even up. Game 3, we take the 2-1 lead. We're going to take the 3-1 lead, and they're going to get 2 games, and they're going to come back and watch Game 7. All I had to do was win 1 game. We couldn't do that. So, Game 7, it's in Cleveland. So, I mean, I still think we have a chance to win it, even if it's in Cleveland, but let's just see what happens. And they're going to blow us out heading into the 4th, and it's looking like we're going to lose in the 2nd round again. All right, we have 31 from Brunson. The rest of the team just didn't show up, so that sucks. All right. I feel like we need to make a trade to put us over the top, and we might just have to trade for a star. If that's the real issue, we might have to. So I'm gonna have to make a move this offseason. I thought I could just roll with it, but I'm gonna have to make a move this offseason to make our team a little bit better. So draft lottery time. I have no clue who retired. It was probably LeBron, but pretty sure this pick is not ours. I'm going to send that back to Detroit because obviously I don't think that pick is ours. So we're going to send it back to Detroit. I'm pretty sure it's this pick. So Detroit is going to have the pick. And then the Pistons will give us, quite sure it's the... So like I said, we're sending this pick back to the Pistons for their top 10 protected pick from next year. And then, yes, we might have to, yes, we're going to have to upgrade the roster. Did Alec Burks retire on us? I guess I should have checked, actually. So from now on, I'm checking every single time who retired. We could have used his contract in a trade if I would have known that. But like I said, we're probably going to have to fire Tom Thibodeau here because it's just not working out because and there's a lot of better head coaches in my opinion. So Joe Mazzulla has like a lot of good rings, but he already has 4 offers. I don't think he's gonna, come coach us. Jason Kidd, Jack Vaughn, a lot of good options. I see Frank Vogel, Taylor Jenkins. I always love going after Will Hardy. So let's bring in Will Hardy to be our new head coach, and then he'll sign it so we get Will Hardy to be our head coach, which is honestly, and Donnie was honestly pretty good, so I don't think we have a pick, or I think we do. I believe we do. We have pick 26. I'm not too concerned about it. Let's just go ahead and see who they draft. They draft Isaiah Evans, Caleb Foster, TJ Powers. I'll accept Isaiah Evans. Team player options, we got Jalen Brunson declining, Julius Randle declining, Dylan Mitchell. I'll accept it. So obviously, we have to re-sign Brunson and Julius Randle. No qualifying offer. So Brunson and Randle are the 2 guys that I need to re-sign. We don't have any money to sign anybody else, do we? So Brunson's getting offers. Only $5 million is kind of crazy, but Brunson, I'm gonna re-sign. And then Sims, think about it, but I don't think we will. And then, Julius Randle, I'm gonna re-sign him as well. So Brunson and Randle are the 2 guys that we need to bring back to this team, obviously. So Brunson, McBride, we got Dante DiVincenzo, Isaiah Evans, OG, Josh, Julius Randle, Precious Achua, we got Mitch Robinson, Isaiah Aaron. So center rotation is fine. Powerful rotation is pretty fine in my opinion. Swamp rotation is okay. Well, we just need a better 2 guard, so we just need better backup guards. So let's take a look at the market. Got Alex Caruso, which every single time I sign him for agency, he always goes down, so I'm not taking a risk on it, obviously. Jose Alvarado will be the best get here, so it's obvious that we have to make a trade for a better backup guard. Let's look around the league and see what we can find. Wait, I just noticed something. Did Bojan Bogdanovic retire on us? I just didn't notice it this whole time. So, did Bojan retire on us this whole time? He did. Dude, how we get okay? So Bojan retires. We have to win it without Bojan. So this video is not going well, but Bojan will not be with the team. So most likely do a Knicks rebuild, another one because this one is just not working so good. But we're gonna still try win a championship, get a better backup guard. I'm gonna see if we can steal Tyus Jones from the Raptors. I'm offering Miles McBride, Dylan Mitchell, Troy Alexander, and a 2029 first-round pick to get Tyus Jones. And they're gonna agree we get Tyus Jones in the team. Huge W with that one. I kept Bronny because just in case LeBron was to come out of retirement, sign with us. But obviously we still need a better backup too. So Caruso might be the guy we can go after. But I bet he's gonna go down. But whatever, I'll still bring him in. So Caruso, or we could wait till I'm gonna wait till day 12 to see if we can bring anybody in. So day 12. I'll sign Jericho Sims to be our, third string center. Why not? So third string center, and then we're just gonna have to go ahead. Also signed Daniel House. Why not bring him in as well? Got released not too long ago, so day 12. Any better backup twos that are willing to sign with the New York Knicks? So obviously, Karis LeVert. If we can, okay, so we can sign Karis LeVert. I'm gonna keep looking. D'Anthony Melton. I mean, either one of these guys would be great. Let's see. Isaiah Joe was probably not gonna take that much of a pay cut. Trent, Malik Beasley. So we might have to go with either D'Anthony Melton, which if I offer him this, he might even say no, and he is going to say no. So Karis LeVert's the guy we go after. So I feel actually pretty great about that. We can also offer him a 2-year deal. So Karis LeVert, welcome to New York, definitely. So, and then I'll see you guys at the beginning of the season to go through the rotation. Your rotation is Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, OG, Julius Randle, Mitch Robinson, Tyus Jones, Isaiah Hartenstein, Karis LeVert, and Achua. I like the rotation. Once again, Josh Hart will be in there. I'll run a 10-man, and I love this rotation. It's actually a perfect rotation. Bojan had to retire on us, but we're winning the championship for Bojan Bogdanovic and, Alec Burks. Crazy got the 2 guys they traded for, so see you guys at the end of the season. You have to trade deadline because we're 30 and 22. We're just not good. It's time to make a blockbuster trade, in my opinion. So I was looking around the league and I found a lot of guys apparently were rebuilding, which that's not the case at all. We're definitely contending. So I'm looking to make a strong move here at the deadline to push your team over the top, even if that means taking Julius Randle. It's just gonna have to happen eventually. So let's see what's on the board right now. So take a look at all the teams. The Lakers don't really have nothing I'm interested in. LeBron, Anthony Davis. Maybe. The Lakers are rebuilding. No players that are untouchable right now. Anthony Davis is available. That could be an option. So Anthony Davis, I'm gonna put him up there on the target list. Obviously, one guy I had interest in was Mikal Bridges on the Brooklyn Nets. They're rebuilding, so they're 18 and 33. They're not good at all. And obviously, so Mikal Bridges is a guy that I would love to get, even though I get him all the time. I'll try and stay away from that maybe, but if we have to, wouldn't mind it. The Pacers have Kate Cunningham, Halliburton, and Tatum on the same team. What am I looking at? Don't know how they got that to work, but we can go after Zion Williamson. Honestly, he's untouchable. Never mind. So we can't get Zion. So let's just go to the guy. Maybe Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, could go after a guy like Cap, but it's not really the guy I'm looking for. He is also, if you're interested, yeah, so he's also on the trade block. So Cap will be the easiest guy to get if we decide to trade for him. But the guy I really wanted, the guy that might be the most, I mean, maybe, but I still think we can pull it off. It's Jaylen Brown. It's Jaylen Brown on the Boston Celtics. They're 14-36, selling. They have Derek White, Drew Holiday, and Peyton Pritchard, but not Jaylen Brown on the trade block. But Jaylen Brown is by himself on the Celtics. Tatum left him for the Pacers, and between Jaylen Brown is available. The only downside is that huge contract. I don't know how we're gonna match it, and it's obviously an overpay of a contract as well. One other guy was DeJounte Murray on the Atlanta Hawks, so. Honestly, the best option would be Jaylen Brown, and then we can offer some other guys. We can throw offers at, but Jaylen Brown, $53 million right now. Jaylen Brown will be the main guy. I would love to get 24 points per game, 41% from three. Let's do an offer at Jaylen Brown. Let's offer the most we can. Julius Randle would obviously most likely have to be in the trade. We only need 12. Maybe we can actually get this to go. We need 12 more million now. So, either, I mean, we can include a heart. I mean, this might be too much money now that I think about it. So, I mean, Peyton Pritchard. Okay, so we can get Peyton Pritchard in return, which, I mean, we don't really need him. So, let's say, I mean, can we take on the minimum? Yes, we can. So, it'll have to be Julius Randle, Josh Hart. Does Achua have more value? No, he does not. So, Mitch Robinson, every single time his team starts losing, he gets mad. So, if we don't get Jaylen Brown, Anthony Davis is a guy we can go after. We might have to include a young player, Isaiah Evans, let's say, as well. And then we can include, obviously, let's say it's the 2026 our pick. Let's say it's 2028 first-round pick and a 2030 first-round pick. So, for Jaylen Brown, and then they would most likely have to give me a minimum salary. So, Trent Flowers, I mean, somebody doesn't really have any value, so Wallace apparently has some value. I mean, does Eubank? Okay, so whatever. We'll just do Trent Flowers. So, all right, Jaylen Brown for Haywood Highsmith and Trent Flowers. We'll see what they say to this. So yeah, Jaylen Brown. I mean, no, Julius Randle, Josh Hart, Zay Evans, referred to picks. They might actually say no to this. Now that I think about it, and they're. Then I agree, we get Jaylen Brown. Okay, Jaylen Brown, welcome to New York City, my friend. All right, so Jaylen Brown will be, wow, Jaylen House is 69 overall. But Jaylen Brown, welcome to New York City. Okay, so New York, all right. So, we'll have Brunson, DiVincenzo, Jaylen Brown, Achua, okay, Mitchell Robinson. Okay, we're gonna start winning games, pal. So hopefully he can get unmad. In the meantime, Hartenstein is starting when he gets his attitude straight. But Jaylen Brown is a part of the New York Knicks now, so we would probably have to maybe, let's say we move Jaylen Brown to the do we OG or Brown there. I'm gonna keep moving Jaylen Brown there. Guess he's the higher overall. So Brown, secondary, just a small forward. Jaylen Brown will be our new starting shooting guard. So we now have a big three of Brunson, Brown, and who's the other guy? Okay, it would be Bojan, but obviously he retired on us. So new star player, Jaylen Brown. How do you guys feel about that trade? But I will see you guys at the end of the season. Let's hope Mitchell Robinson, stops getting mad. We had to let go of a really important player, Josh Hart, but we got Jaylen Brown return, so I definitely think it could be worth it on the meantime. So I'll run a 9-man rotation, and then Mitchell Robinson will start getting, he'll get, he'll stop getting mad, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Stop winning MVPs, but I realized after trading for Jaylen Brown, we did have a starting power forward. I was just so excited to get him Brown that I didn't realize we didn't have a starting power forward starting Achua, which, I mean, I guess you can argue isn't terrible, but Achua and Mitch Robinson doesn't stand out to me at all. So, I mean, Haywood Highsmith is the next power forward that we maybe get, but I just don't know. So, once again, after trading for Brown, hopefully Brown will come us over the top with Achua, but we'll see. We got Philly once again. We've been owning them for the past, I don't know how many seasons, but let's own them again real quick, and we are gonna go ahead and beat them in 7W. We owned them again. So player stats, we had 25 from Jaylen Brown. I traded Brown for Randall because I feel like Brown, he was, he was averaging more points, 25 in Boston. We got Julius Randle averaging about 19, so that's why I wanted Jaylen Brown more. If you're wondering, we got 21 from Brunson. We had about 15 from DiVincenzo. We had 12 from Tyus Jones, or 13. We had 12 from OG Anunoby, 10 from Michua, 10 from Levert. I moved him to small forward. 5 from Mitch Robinson, 5 from Bernstein. Yeah, so Orlando now, so Brunson, no, that's our team. Cole Anthony, Donovan Mitchell, Jonathan Kuminga, Paulo Banchero, Jalen Duren, Anthony Black, Wendell Carter, Anthony Military's Proctor, and Carter Bryant. Okay, honestly, this team really stands out to me. I really like this team. Definitely a good team. We might have some competition here. Game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, they're going to take. Game 3, we take. Game 4, they're going to take. In Game 5, Orlando's gonna get our number. Okay, all right. Give me one more season on this, and I promise you, we're gonna hopefully win a championship. I'm not promising that, but give me one more season with this team. Just need a better power forward, and I promise we're gonna be in championship discussions. I'm telling you guys. So, draft lottery time. I don't see us, and I don't think we have one. So, no first round pick for us is looking like, and actually no, we have pick 16, pick from the Pistons. So we can either use pick 16 and maybe like a Chua's contract to get a better power forward, or we can just draft, which I mean, pick 16. At this point, I don't care. I'm using a Chua's contract and pick 16 to make a trade. I know it's like a trade to Chua as well, 10 points per game, but let's see if we can, a power forward pops up in here. And Rui Hachimura, I mean, not the power forward I'm looking for, but definitely be an interesting get. Grant Williams, I'm gonna see if there's like, I mean, Jared Vanderbilt is a guy that could, start for us instead of a Achua. He'll be a little bit of a better fit, like Dorian Finney-Smith, Patrick Williams. So I'm gonna see if I can cook something up here. There's definitely some available guys. Let's see if I can cook something up. Might not really change the scenery too much, but I'm gonna see if I can get pressure to it for Jared Vanderbilt, and with them including me something as well to make it, kinda. I mean, there's really nothing they can really give me. I mean, Isaiah Joe in the trade, and then let's say we give them, I mean, we can Ronnie James back to them, but obviously he's not under contract. And then maybe, I mean, it's not, I don't see the point of this either. So, honestly, we might just roll with it. I mean, we might just see what we can get in. Let's draft first. That pick will have more value. So let's draft first, and then we can trade that pick because it'll have a little bit more value. So let's draft the best player on the board, and it looks like that's Jalen here. So then he'll most likely be traded the second round pick as well, Morris Johnson. So all right, so signing both of these guys. Player options: Ronnie James, qualifying offers. No guys I'm concerned about. And then free agency, Mitch Robinson is a free agent. Obviously, he's not interested, but we're still gonna bring him back anyway. So, all right. Finney Smith is a guy I would like to sign. But let's wait on that. I still want to make a trade, like I said. So I am gonna, yeah. So Finney Smith, after we make a trade for a better starting forward, that'll make some sense for this team. Make more sense for this team. I feel like Achua is more of a backup center, if you want to put it that way. So that's what I'm gonna do. So, better. I mean, Tobias Harris. I don't think we can match his salary though. That's the thing. I mean. We actually we could. So we could maybe get like 22 million if we really wanted to. So yeah, we could definitely do something like this. Which I might actually do that here. He would be a great addition to the team. So Tobias Harris most likely be a New York Knick if we just offer this up with no, picks at all. I mean, to make sure they definitely agree, I'll draw a second pick in there, a second round pick. Why not? So Chua, Bronny James, and Jalen here is the main guy that I would hate to get up in this streak. Definitely get something better. But, at this point, who cares, man? We're getting Tobias Harris. So, Tobias Harris, welcome to New York over, Achua. And then we can sign Dorian Finney-Smith, like I said. So, Finney-Smith. And then, yeah, I like it. I actually really like it a lot. So, Finney-Smith. Sims, I'll kind of back from right here. Flowers, not really too concerned about, but I'll match it. So, bring in, some extra depth here, just in case, why not? Finney Smith will be the backup power forward. We'll have Tobias Harris and Dorian Finney-Smith sharing that. Yeah, I definitely love it. I love it. I like what we have, and hopefully, I'll sign an extra forward just in case he doesn't go up. Sasha Vinskov, and then we can maybe go ahead and bring in, like, Prince Thibault. We can, bring in Thibault, so Thibault signed with the Portland Trail Blazers. Never mind. So, oh, I forgot all about Mitchell Robinson, bro. I almost fumbled Mitchell Robinson, but obviously we're gonna have to bring back Mitchell Robinson. So, Mitch, and probably a lot of guys. Never mind. So Mitchell Robinson. I'm gonna restart him. So Mitchell Robinson will be that for us, and then Haywood Highsmith is a guy that I wouldn't mind re-signing as well. So I mean, if we can bring him back in, that would be nice. So Highsmith is a minimum. We'll have to wait on day 12 if we want to even offer him a contract, because he's probably going to get insulted, and he's not going to want to have interest in negotiating with me, sadly. So, Highsmith, after day 12, or at day 12, I would love to bring you back just for extra depth pieces, just in case we need you. And Haywood Highsmith is going to sign with us, WRM. Anybody else I would love to take a pay cut to sign with, New York Knicks, and, I mean, I'm not gonna know about it, really. So, Haywood Highsmith is the guy. So, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully, we can win a championship. It's Brunson, Brown, OG, Tobias Harris, Mitchell Robinson, DiVincenzo, Tyus Jones, and Isaiah Hartenstein with Karis LeVert. Can't tell me this isn't the championship contender team right here. Let's win a championship, and let's get this video over with. The end of the season, man, we were barely even a playoff team. Bojan retired on us. I kind of ruined the whole thing with Bojan and Alec Burks retiring. Supposed to be a short one, but ended up being a long one. So we got Toronto. We're gonna win it. We're gonna make the playoffs. If we can make the finals, we can win the championship. We gotta play Charlotte, which we most likely won't be. LaMelo, Jacoby Walter, Brandon Miller, Scotty Barnes, and freaking Clint Capella, Mark Williams, Miles Bridges still on the team. Nick Smith Jr., Dario, and Nathan. And believe it or not, they still have Grant Williams on the team. Interesting. Alright, see what happens. Can we beat the Charlotte Hornets? And no, we cannot. We're gonna get swept. Hope you guys. This video is entirely my fault. Don't worry. Once we're done with all the trade deadline trades, we're gonna do another Knicks rebuild. It's gonna be a lot funner one. I'll tell you guys that right now. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe to the channel. New Knicks rebuild coming out after we're done with all the trade deadline trades, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.